Merry Christmas, everybody. Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas. So excited to be here, spending it with all of you guys. Christmas is such a special time of the year. And I know Christmas can look different for everybody. For some people, it's a really happy time. For others, it's a really hard, sad time. And for me, it's always been a really happy time, but it's heavy on my heart for everyone that's, suffering right now and having a hard time. And, I just wanted to come on live today and have some time where we can spend together. And yeah, I'm really excited. Some of you guys sent in some questions last week. I have my little notebook here. And I have some announcements I want to go over for what's been going on and what's going to happen in the new year. So I'm super excited to get into it. But first, somebody wants to say hi. Atlas, you want to come say hi? Come say hi, baby. Oh, he doesn't want to move. I'll move it down to him. This is my little Christmas baby. And guys, one of the funniest things about being home is my parents growing up loved to do these photo shoots of us and put them on the walls everywhere. So when we come home now, it's like our whole house is a shrine to us. So there's my little brother. Here's some really funny old photos of me. This one is hilarious. Y'all are about to die. Hold up. Check this out. How do I turn this? I'll just show you. Here's me as a little ballerina. That is so funny to me. But anyway, let's get to it. So, here we go. Let's see what's up first. So yeah, as I was saying, Christmas can be anything that you want it to be. It can be a big deal, a small deal. For me, it's changed a lot through the years. Now it's really about just appreciating the friends and the family that I do have and I do get to see. And yeah, every year looks a little bit different. Used to it was right at Christmas morning, everyone was here, we were all opening presents. Now that we're a little bit older, we wait for everyone to come in town. My sister's still not here today. My brother's at his girlfriend's house. So we haven't really even started Christmas yet. This is my first start right now to Christmas, is with you guys right now. So, Merry Christmas, guys. I kind of wanted to announce a few things. So, as you guys know, I dropped 10 minutes away before Christmas. People often advise against dropping music around this time of year, but I also thought everyone's at home, everyone's chilling. It's a good time to maybe drop a chill December vibey song. So I went ahead and did that. But my really special announcement is that, as you guys know, last week I announced that whoever emailed me at Maty Noyes VIP@gmail.com, I would pick 20 of you guys to send something to. I actually decided that everyone that emailed me in that time period is all getting something sent to you. So if that was one of you, be looking out in the mail, because I am trying to surprise you guys with something. Give you a little extra Christmas present, extra little New Year's present. I don't want to give away too much yet. But the people that did email, you'll be having a little sneak peek probably before everyone else if I can get the cards out in time. And then, other than that, I have some more surprises coming. Oh, I just have so much, but I don't want to say too much. But I will say that there's a lot more music on the way. And there is also a wild video coming at the end of next month. And I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It's truly unhinged in the best way. It's giving American Horror Story a little bit, but you guys know how I am. I'm a little bit weird with my music and my videos. I can't help it. This wine is so good. So yeah, there's going to be some more things sent out this week. more little competition things, a chance to actually win something that's more exclusive where I really will only pick 20 people, not everybody. But it's Christmas, y'all. You know I'm like Santa Claus. I couldn't pick. I had to just do something for everybody. So, yes. Okay. Now that we've gone over some announcements, we can get into some of the questions y'all sent over last week. The first one is, let's see if I could read my handwriting. What's it like where you're from? What's it like where you're from? I love this question because one of my favorite things about Christmas is seeing everybody's like unhinged family content when they're home for Christmas. Because you just see, especially being in LA where everyone's kind of like a transplant from somewhere else, you see so much and you learn so much more about your friends through the internet. So where I'm from is a very small town in Corinth, Mississippi. It was a Civil War town. A battle was fought here. It was called the Battle of the Crossroads. So it's said to be very haunted. And I don't know if you guys believe in ghosts or not, but this town has made me a believer because ever since I was a little girl, I've seen some crazy stuff here in Corinth. And so has a lot of other people that would never be the kind of people to like naturally believe in ghosts. It's a very small town community vibe. Like when I bring my boyfriend here, he's always like, wow, everyone's so nice. He's from Brooklyn, so you know. But yeah, it's a very like small town community vibe, very haunted. Lots of churches, lots of nice people. I love coming home. The food is like nothing I've ever had before. Definitely different from LA, but I love every place for a different reason. So it's just nice being around my family here. Everyone's like 3 minutes away from each other. My parents live 3 minutes from each other. My grandparents live 3 minutes from there. So it's really, really special. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe here. And it's also really interesting because growing up, well, it's not interesting, it's science, global warming, but it used to be very cold at Christmas here. And right now, it is the same temperature as it is in Los Angeles. Like, I could wear shorts and a hoodie, and it's not that cold. So it's always funny coming home. Like I said, my parents took a lot of, like, funny pictures of us as kids, and it's like a shrine. It's literally like a shrine everywhere of us at all of our different points in life on the wall, which is really sweet and adorable. I mean, it's like kind of creepy, but I don't know what it's like to have kids. Maybe if I had kids, I would also want to take professional photos of them at every age and hang them all over my house, but we'll see. We'll see if I get there. So, next question. What are some of your Christmas traditions? Growing up, let's see, we would usually start with cutting down a tree somewhere. We would go out to these little tree farms and they would have hot chocolate and apple cider, and we would get out there with the saw. We would all take turns like sawing down the tree and bring it home, and we would decorate it with these ornaments, or is it ornaments? Y'all know what I'm talking about though. And what's really special about these ornaments, I should know how to say that, is that my mom, every year, she makes us a new one, symbolizing something that we went through that year, that time of our life. So, like, for instance, when I was, like, 7, I dressed up as a giant lima bean. Like, I painted myself green, I had on this giant lima bean costume, and I glued all these lima beans to it. And that year, she got me, like, an ornament of me as a lima bean. And same thing, like when I did like the Nobel Peace Prize with Kygo that year, it was like pictures from that event. So every year it's a beautiful reflection of kind of reminiscing on what you did that year and then looking back through all the years and seeing basically what I've been doing since I was 1 year old. So props to my mom for being like the Christmas goddess. She's so good at this stuff. What other traditions do we have? We make cookies. My dad makes the best chocolate chip cookies in the world. It's like a family recipe from back when his mom would make cookies, and they are so delicious. Sometimes I'll still write a letter to Santa. I know that, but it just makes me happy. It's nostalgic, and it could be about anything. It's not like, Santa, bring me this. It could be just, I don't know, telling Santa what's up. I love you, Santa. I think about Santa a lot and what his life is like in the North Pole, and I hope he has some time off to himself to enjoy. And then the other tradition we do is every Christmas Eve, the church that I grew up going to, they had like a candlelight service where they light, like, I don't know how many people are in that room. I'm not good at counting people. Maybe it's 300, maybe it's 1,000, I'm not sure. But they give us all actual candles, and we all light them, like huge fire hazard, even to the little kids. But somehow it's worked out thus far, and everyone, like, silently together sings Silent Night, and it's super eerie and beautiful, and I love going to it because it's just, I like music, and it's very chilling, you know? You feel the spirit of music. And so yeah, but one of my other Christmas traditions has changed a lot since divorce. That's right, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It happens, you know. We're not trying to force our parents to be together if they don't want to. So used to, we would spend all the day together, but now we usually split the days. And that's kind of nice too, because I really like Christmas, and I like making it longer and extending it for as long as I can. This year is going to be the longest Christmas ever, because we haven't even started yet. My sister's not even here yet. My brother's not even here yet. And we have to wait for my new stepbrother to get into town to do my mom's side of things on the 27th. So my Christmas is going to be going from today until the night of the 27th, which I am fine with. Like, let's make it longer. I love to celebrate. It's always so sad to me when Christmas just ends and it's over. But that's just me. Like I said, I love Christmas. I know it's not a great time for everybody this time of year. I understand that. That's why just make Christmas whatever you want. Celebrate and appreciate the friends and things you do have. And know you're not alone. And I love you guys. And I'm really happy to be able to spend a little time with you guys on Christmas today. So cheers to that. But another good question I have, which seems to be a very... this question divides people more than you would think it would. And that is, what is your favorite holiday movies? Me and my siblings get in so many fights every year because I like the opposite holiday movies that they like. So I love The Polar Express. I love Christmas with the Cranks. They hate Christmas with the Cranks. They think it's so stupid. The one I hate watching the most is It's a Wonderful Life, because it's very depressing and deeply, deeply depresses me when I watch it. But I think the one that everyone can kind of agree on is Elf. I mean, that's just like the greatest classic of all time. And another one that I really like that's newer is the Bryan Cranston, James Franco one, Why Him? That is such a funny movie, you guys. If you're looking for a new one, I know, right? Mom, Polar Express is so good. I watched it last night. Hot chocolate, so good. But if you're looking for new ones, Why Him is super funny, and so is the one with Seth Rogen and what's it called? This Is the End or something. Look up Seth Rogen Christmas movie. That movie is so funny. Oh my gosh, you guys, go watch that tonight. I'm telling you, you want to have a little bit of cheer, get into the spirit, go turn on that movie. You will laugh your ass off. Watch that and Why Him if you want to laugh today. So yeah, and then let's see. I'm so bad at reading my own handwriting. It is so trash. I don't even spell out all the words right. I said, what I'm most thankful. Okay, what I'm most thankful is, honestly, you guys is a big one. Truly, like, it's so special to have kind people out there that I haven't even met yet, but I feel like I know, and to connect and just feel your soul and your love through the phone as much as I can. So that's a big one. Another one is Atlas, my dog. I love my baby so much. Oh, I love him so, so much. Oh, someone said they want to see my handwriting. I got you. Are you ready? It's so bad. Like, how do you read this? What am I doing? I don't know. There's a method to the madness. I can't explain it because do you guys have ADHD as well? Like, ADHD is wild. I love having ADHD. It's incredible. I'll be doing like 10 things at once and just zoom, 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 here, over, zap, over there. Somehow by the end of the day, it's all done, and I'm like, what? How? But I love having ADHD. I think it's a superpower. So shout out to all my ADHD fam out there. But side note, sorry, see, that's the ADHD. What I'm most thankful for this year is I feel like, a lot of my life I rightfully kind of so had a bit of a grudge and a bit of resentment towards like the industry, the music industry, people screwing me over, not getting to where I wanted to go. And as important as it is to acknowledge those feelings, it's also important that I found to not let them hold you back or ruin you from your beautiful light. And something clicked in me that realized, like, Maty, you've already made it. You're already doing it. You already are that thing. Like, you don't need to let these things get you down. Like, walk in your light, walk in your power, walk in that person that you are, and walk in that with happiness and love. And so I let go a lot of the expectations and the pain, and I started acting from a place of just pure love in my heart, of understanding people better, having more grace for people, more love for people. And coming from that place in my heart and guiding my life that way has been so good for me. I feel so much more joyful, genuinely understanding and accepting of the world, excited for like my process, observing myself. Why do I do certain things? What does this mean? Like, I'm not judging myself as hard as I used to. I'm kind of giving myself more grace these days, and a lot of other people more grace. And it's just nice to have an open heart, which I think is so important in these times, because when you have an open heart and you have a safe place for people, that is where we can come and we can grow together and we can talk about things and we can try to understand each other. So I'm just really happy because of that. And so if anyone out there is struggling with that, I get where you're coming from, and I really hope this can encourage you to try to move from that place in your heart of it's not alone, whether it be God and energy, love, whatever you want to call it. Inviting that into yourself and moving from there makes life a lot more easier and enjoyable. And you're not always going to be happy, but happiness and joy are two very different things. And there are days where I wake up so sad, but I still find the joy in life. So that's what I strive for. That's what I've been the most thankful for this year. That's been a huge click for me, a huge shift. Taking that pressure off myself and just enjoying life is really, really been wonderful for me. So yes, that would be the answer to that question. What do I want for Christmas? That's a cute question. So I went ahead and wrote that one down. Well, it goes without saying, world peace would be my number one wish always. That's not as obviously easy as it sounds clearly, but that's been my wish since I was a little girl, always, is that. And I hope that someday we can achieve that, because it's as beautiful as Christmas can be. It's so sad and heartbreaking to think about all the people suffering right now, and it does not go light or lost on me, and I'm sure many of you guys too. So yeah, it's a time that I just hold my loved ones even tighter, because I'm just so very thankful to have them in my life. So that's the main thing I want for Christmas. But on a more vapid level, there's this moisturizer I got in Korea when I was over there, and it is so delicious. I love it, but it's hard to find online. It's like not easy to buy because the website it doesn't translate to English, so you're just like, everything's in Korean. So I need a Korean homie to help me out to order this cream, but that would be the thing that I would probably want, because I'm almost out of it. And maybe I'll get it. I don't know. Maybe I'll know tomorrow when I have my actual family Christmas, but if not, it doesn't matter. Like, the greatest gift I have now is just spending time with my loved ones, as I said. So that would be that one. But I will say though, Christmas is great for me because my biggest love language is gift giving. I love buying things for people. It's not my biggest one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of one of those people that they're all I love cuddling and touch. I love quality time. I love attention. Words of affirmation. Of course, I'm a writer. I need to hear it. Tell me how amazing I am, okay? Words of affirmation all day. But also presents. Presents, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those people that if we get in a fight, it might be solved through the right gift. I hate to admit that, but something about it. It releases a dopamine in me that makes me feel happy. But I wanted to show you guys this. I always get myself a little present for Christmas because I am everyone's Santa Claus and my own Santa Claus. Okay, I am Santa. Let's not get it twisted. So this year, I thought this was hilarious. Kind of a dumb purchase because honestly, I could have made this by myself for probably $3. But am I really going to do that? Probably not. I got this little Chanel pill bottle to put my ADHD medicine in. And I just think it just makes me so happy. How cute is that? Come on, guys. That is adorable. You know what I mean, though? I could have made this, but it's a guilty little purchase for myself this year. So yeah, that's that. Love that. And then the other really question that I loved was, what are your guilty pleasures? Everyone's is always so different, so it's really fun I would love to know all of y'all's guilty pleasures. Drop them in the chats. Come on, start dropping them, guys. Just tell me your guilty pleasure off the top of your head. I want to see some of them right now, and I'm going to shout some of them out. But I'll tell you one of mine that's really weird. Subway. I love Subway. I can't deny it. What's wrong with me? I don't know. I love me some Subway. And I love the pizza from Subway. It is so good. I don't know why. You know why? I do know why. It's their bread. They put sugar in their bread, and it makes it irresistible. And it's super fluffy. And when you pair it with all those vegetables, and then I put chips on all my sandwiches. So y'all already know I got a little bit of crunch going in there. My Subway order is so interesting. It's probably a sandwich most people would never even think to create, but y'all know I'm the sandwich queen. So Subway is kind of where that originated, and maybe that's why it has such a special place in my heart. McDonald's, okay, let's go. Yeah, for you guys who are just joining, we're dropping our guilty pleasures below, so please drop some. Yeah, fast food, I know, right? It just hits. My favorite fast food is Chipotle, Wendy's, Subway, and there was one more. Why am I forgetting it? Chipotle. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Well, they're kind of bad, because they hate. They're very obviously homophobic, so I hate to say I like them, but before I knew that, yes, Chick-fil-A, that flavor just, that hit. I will always miss it. Another one that's kind of embarrassing and very weird for me. Oh, someone just said walking in nature. That's one of my pleasures too, but I don't feel guilty about that. So anyway, yeah, another one of my weird guilty pleasures is Advil. I don't know why, but it makes everything better. My head hurts a little bit, my arm hurts a little bit, my heart hurts a little bit. Just pop some Advil and I am good, baby. We are having the best day ever. So I don't know if anyone's ever gone to rehab for Advil, but let me say I might be the first if it happens. My first guilty pleasure I ever had in my life was, hold please. My first guilty pleasure I ever had was, y'all remember those Domino sugar cube boxes that was full of cubes of sugar? I would grab one and I would just eat them and just suck the sugar and just, I loved it so much. And then that evolved into a really weird one, which was Splenda. My parents, when we would go out to eat after church on Sundays, y'all know at the local restaurants how they have the little sweetener, what is those sweetener holders, I guess you would say? I would sneak the packets of Splenda, rip them open, and just shoot them like shots as a child. My mom would have to take all the Splenda away from me, and it was really weird. And another funny little side moment of that is like when I was in 6th grade, our teacher had us write our own obituary as like a school assignment. And I wrote that I died from an overdose of Splenda. So that's how real and deep Splenda hits. And I'm not going to lie, I still get the craving for it. Every once in a while, I might still pop one open and do a Splenda. And then the more normal one that I have, which I actually had with me, so I went ahead and brought it out. These chips, kettle salt and vinegar chips. Oh my gosh. I could wake up wanting these for breakfast. It is not okay. Like, once I get one and I feel that flavor, oh my gosh, I could just keep going. It is so good. So I love these things. They're my favorite chips in the whole world. Second favorite, classic Dorito. Third favorite, actually second favorite, cheddar cheese Ruffles. And then classic Dorito. And then probably Cool Ranch Dorito. Those are probably, oh wait, actually sour cream and onion is in there somewhere too. But these is number one, baby. So, yes, those are my guilty pleasures. And the last question you guys wrote that I really liked, and feel free guys because I'm down to chill on here for as long as you guys are vibing. Feel free to send a few more questions in the chat below for those of you who didn't get the chance to send in questions. But this last one is my New Year's resolution. And I feel like I usually write like so many of them, but this year I want to keep it simple because honestly I've been kind of New Year's resolutioning all year. So I'm always having resolutions and I try to get a head start now so like January isn't so brutal for me because I feel like when everyone just hits it right in January, it's kind of like a lot. So I try to get going earlier so when January comes I'm kind of like already in the swing of things. But one of my resolutions is honestly better at texting. I am atrociously horrible at texting. If you don't like hit me at the top or like I'm not seeing you that day or like I have a business, like it gets lost in the sauce. It's not on purpose. It's not intentional. I want to text everyone. I just get distracted. I think I answer it in my head. I'm more active on like socials and calling any other way. But my texting is terrible. I have a backed up thing right now of like 100 messages. And the more it gets, the more stressed that I get. And the more that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I can't answer all these texts. And I know that sounds like such a dumb thing to complain about. Because I want to be texted. Like, here's the funny part of that. Then when people don't text me, I feel lonely. So it's like, come on, Maddie. You can't have it both ways. Like, but really though. So I need to catch up on all my texting and get better about like staying ahead of it. So yeah. But for now, I'll do a little recap. And if anyone has any other questions, go ahead and ask them now because I want to get everything answered while we're together here. So please start sending those in as I do. Oh wait, here we have one now. What's your favorite Halloween and Xmas movie? And which holiday do you prefer? Good question. So my favorite Halloween movie is Nightmare Before Christmas, which is funny because it's also a Christmas movie. And honestly, I love Insidious. I love like ghost stuff. I'm not good with gore. I don't like watching blood and torture. That I literally am like, I can't even watch people get punched on TV. One of my favorite shows is Game of Thrones, and I had to look away for half of it. It's just, I'm too sensitive, guys. I literally cried for hours today thinking about every person that's sad today, every person that feels lonely or alone, every animal that's out in the cold, every person in other countries suffering with no family, their world's burning down, their family's being taken, and all the horrible things. I've literally been a pit on the floor because it just kills me. So I can't even, but yes, movies, right? Those are my favorite Halloween movies, and my favorite holiday probably is Christmas, because I kind of feel like we have Christmas, to bring the joy in this cold winter kind of time that is so harsh on so many people. Like Christmas, I feel like is kind of here to distract us and make it feel more happy. So, and it's like I said, it's that I don't live in the same town as my family. I barely get to see my family, and I'm a really big family girl. So for me, it's like so special to have that time off. And all year long, I work so hard that it's nice to just have a few days to truly make myself chill, even though I'm not chilling at all, guys. I'm working on so many things right now for the new year to give you guys more music, more videos, more everything, okay? So it's not just, it's not just chilling right now. Let's see, did you ever send the Christmas cards? Okay, so earlier I was giving an announcement. So everybody that emailed me in that time period, I lied. I didn't just choose 20. I'm sending it to all like 150 of you that hit me up. So I am Santa this year. If you did that, look out. You will be getting a card soon. I don't care if you don't live it. It doesn't matter if you're in another country. Mama's going to make it happen, okay? So that's going to happen. And then, as I was saying earlier, there's going to be some more surprises after that. Maybe a song, maybe some more exclusive things that I actually will only pick 20 people for because I only got a few of those. But it's all in the works. Like, I'm working on so much. I have a new creative director. I'm designing merch. Like, it's a business, guys. And we're treating it such as. I've always been like a little la la la, lee la lee, loo loo loo, make music, hang out with my friends kind of girly. But I realized like, no, I gotta put in a few hours every day to make sure that Maty Noyes artist project is getting known and heard and engaging and all that stuff. So guys, be looking out for that. Okay, so the name of the fan base picked since I did the poll. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on this because I don't know what's cringe and what's not. The top two right now are Maddie's Baddies, and then the other one are Noisies. Noisies! I kind of love Noisies, but I get the other one too. So please let me know which one you like more, because if that's you, I want you guys to have a say, and I want you to love the name. Oh, my mom said she loves me. I love you, Mom. Thanks for watching. I miss you. I was just telling them how our Christmas is a little different this year, how we're getting started late, and then I'll be with you tomorrow, Mom, and we'll have our Christmas tomorrow and the next day. So I can't wait, Mom, to come spend time with you and have Christmas for 3 days straight. Yay! It's like my dream. Let's see what else we got. Wow. You know, it's so cool seeing all you guys from Brazil, Belgium, all over the world. Like, it's interesting. When I was looking at the analytics of my fans and the ones that really care, they're very spread apart across the world. There might not be like tons of them, but all around the world, it's like my babies are planted everywhere. And I think that's so cool, because I want to come to all of y'all's countries, and I want to meet all of you guys and just give you the biggest hug ever, because I love you more than you know. Like, I know a lot of people say that, but I truly do. I really, really do love you guys, and I really feel you guys in my heart, and I think of you every day. And even when it doesn't seem like it, don't take it personally. Y'all know I've had issues with getting myself across on these platforms. I've always been a bit more like mysterious or an in-person kind of girl, so it's a little bit been a challenge, but like if it means I get to actually connect with y'all, it's a challenge that I'm willing and excited to embrace, welcome, and accept. So someone said, what's your favorite thing you like to do at Christmas? Christmas, I really just love decorating the tree with the lights, building a little fire. My dad always plays old Bing Crosby records. I don't know if you guys know who Bing, B-I-N-G, Crosby is. Greatest Christmas singer ever, like great singer in general, but he had the Christmas classics. If you want to feel like cozy, take me back in time, go put on Bing Crosby. You can thank me later, because he's the best, and I wish I could have seen him live. When am I planning on touring again? So I made a lot of goals for this year, and a big one is touring. So I'm gonna kind of put some feelers out and see what happens. But guys, honestly, not that I like to ask for this stuff, but because I am about to apply myself to the max, if there's ever a time to tell people in your city or your friends or whoever about Maty Noyes, this is the time, okay? Like, let the people know so I can come see y'all. Because if I can't sell the tickets, I can't come. So, please, let the people know so I can come. Oh, you like Noyesies? Okay, cute. Oh, my mom said that. What about sucker rings? Aren't those your favorites? Yes, I do. I love ring pops. They're delicious. I will always love like candy that made me happy as a child. Because I am a child. I'm like a 5-year-old and a 90-year-old stuck in one body. Oh, you guys are loving Noyesies. Okay, I love that. That was my favorite too. Noyesies, Noyesies, Noyesies. I'm loving this. Oh, Brazil, I love you so much. You know you're my baby forever. All my Brazil babies. Maty Noyes BR, an author. I love you guys so much. You have no idea, for real. Brazil is like at the top of the list because you guys have been bringing it for me forever, and you guys are diehard, and I love you so much. So I would love that. Brazil's definitely next on the list. Thank you so much. Okay. So yeah, we went over our New Year's resolutions, our guilty pleasures, Christmas, thankfulness, all the movies, all the traditions, all the things, where I'm from, what I do. You got it. Nice. And all the announcements, which I will just do a quick recap of, is that if you're out there, remember Christmas can be anything you want it to be. And if you're feeling lonely, I love you so much, and I just am sending you all the love in the world. And you can always message me. I'm here for you guys. Like, anything you need. A friend just called me and it messed up the live, but please don't leave. So yeah, recaps, questions, any other little questions you guys have, go ahead and send them in. But I do want to say one thing, and that is that, like, I always was kind of resistant to the internet. I always wanted to just blow up from my music, be a really private, mysterious person. But in this day and age, like, hi. You want to say hi to the fans, to the people?
Hey,
y'all,
makers.
my best friend from high school, growing up, still my best friend. My only real friend probably from that time. Get down here, girl. She just came through to say what's up to y'all. This is Kaylee, everybody.
Hi.
Kaylee, we're just talking to everybody. I have made my little itinerary here. We were going through all like the announcements this year, what's to come, all the questions they had. And I was just telling them about how basically, you know how I'm kind of always been resistant to the internet and being like on TikTok a lot.
All the time, yeah. No cell phones. Maddie's like, put your phone up.
I know, but like I told them now, like I started to lean into it and see the goodness of it, because what I realized is it's actually a way to connect with the people who truly like care and love and support me. And y'all know I love and support you too so much. So I'm excited about that. That's another one of my resolutions, is to connect with you guys more and not look at that as something scary, but something beautiful. And because the reality is, I love you guys so much. I wish we could all be in one room right now, just like cuddling and watching a movie and just loving on all y'all. So, but this is the closest I can get to that right now, is the internet. So I'm going to treat that as if we are in one room together.
Chanel?
Yeah. I was just showing them that. My ADHD meds.
What?
Yeah, isn't that cute? So I'm going to treat that as like if it was in person, because you guys, I want to give you that love and care, and this is the only way I know how to right now. So tap in. I'm going to be connecting more. I'm going to be more active, sharing more, loving more, all that stuff. But now that we have Kaylee here, Kaylee, give them some tea. Give them some fun stories from when we were... First, let me preface this. Me and Kaylee, we were the wild girls in school, and we were always getting in a lot of trouble. She was
Everyone
a bad
knows about
influence.
I really wasn't. I was just, you know, we were on the same wave. It was just...
We were on the dance team.
Same wave.
She was 2 grades older. If anybody was ever mean to me... We had traditions. Every Thursday morning, we would go get a chicken biscuit before school. She'd pick me up in her truck. Yeah.
We smoked Black and Mild.
Black and Milds. We would pick up Black and Milds and smoke them before school. We'd show up to school smelling like I don't even know what.
Like booty hole and cuss words.
Literally, yes. What she said. Thank goodness my first period teacher was mad cool and he didn't care. We're still friends to this day. So
Who was your first period?
Mr. Sam King.
Mr. King is cool.
Shout out Mr. King. We love you so much. I wish you were on this live so I could make you join and tell more funny stories to everybody. But is there any other things you want to say? Do you guys have any questions for Kaylee? Because she knew me since the beginning. So if you want to know any embarrassing Maty stuff, you have a little bit of time to ask that right now.
What is Melanie? Oh, Melanie Martinez.
Do you like Melanie Martinez?
I think so.
Honestly, I feel bad. She seems cool. I love her. I've seen some of her visuals lately of she's looking like an alien. I love that. How was Maty in school? Okay, go.
Okay, Maty was weird, and I loved it. She was super weird and very friendly, and just literally the same exact way, just younger. I don't know. She had a few haters, but it was only because she was a big ball of light.
They were just jealous.
But now they love her. And
Yeah,
they
now
loved
they
her
all
then.
love me.
They loved her then. They just didn't want to say that.
Your haters are your biggest lovers. I'll tell you that right now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right on.
You hating me, that means you love me. Mm-hmm. What about my grades, they said?
I think they were good.
I was really good.
Yeah,
I made like almost all A's with a few B's, to be honest. Like, I was pretty good in school.
It is public Mississippi school. Come on.
It is public Mississippi school, but we did have the Cambridge program.
Yeah, actually a good school
Don't
to be
forget,
in Mississippi.
for Mississippi, we had probably the best school in Mississippi.
Yeah,
How did Maty use to connect with music when she was younger?
Music? I mean, she's always done music. She's always sang and done like shows, and she was traveling all over the local place when she was like young. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's been into music. Our favorite was Lana Del Rey.
We love Lana Del Rey.
She had a little Mini Cooper, and we was
getting it. We would drive around listening to Lana all in our feet. Summertime. Someone said, "What's the most embarrassing story of me?"
Oh,
Please don't tell the truck one.
embarrassing stories.
I have a lot of her, but
There's a few. I really don't know. I'm trying to think. I have more embarrassing things than you did.
She was the one who got into
I was the one always
I
embarrassed.
was usually the one bailing her out of all the crazy
Everything.
stuff. She'd be like, Maty,
Anytime I was in trouble.
Anytime.
Anytime I was in trouble, I'm like, please, let me come over. She's like, yeah, girl, we're going to go to Mom's. We're going to get a manicure. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Santa for life. Oh.
Santa.
I did not have a chance to watch your Christmas card video you made me, but I cannot wait to see that. I'm going to check that out as soon as we get off this live. What is your guilty pleasure artist you listen to? That's hard to say because then I'm automatically trashing on someone, but I mean, I could probably think of one. Like someone you're kind of embarrassed to say you like.
Oh.
Like,
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to own up to anybody.
he does music?
Yeah, he plays guitar and stuff now.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
He's a musician?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Is he sing? Is he in a band?
No, I don't think
This
he's
is
a
my
band.
ex he's talking about. This is my personal lover boy.
But he's got an awesome little baby.
Is that Grant back there?
Curly hair.
Oh, that's cute. Where is he
There in
living?
Missouri. He's in Missouri.
Really? Wow. Wild, guys. Life happens quick. One day you're dating someone, you're 16. Next thing you know, they're like a weatherman in Missouri with the children. It's
Playing
wild.
the guitar.
Mm-hmm. Playing guitar now, apparently.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
He learned from you.
He did. This has been like the best Christmas live ever. I've loved spending this time with you guys and like talking about all this stuff. One other person said, "Did you listen to her songs before it releases?"
Oh, yes.
I'm
literally listening to them
She calls
now.
me. She's like, "Send me the new link from this week."
Yes.
Like updates weekly
Yeah.
of the songs I make. Always go right to her. she'll call me crying, like, why did this one make me cry?
I
Like 10
literally
minutes
said, I
away,
did.
got to her so
I will
hard.
show y'all the picture. I looked awful.
Show them the picture.
But I really was. I was crying because I'm sensitive.
I'm sensitive too. I just told them I've been crying all day. I was crying about cold animals in the snow earlier. I was like, it's just not fair to the animals.
That's me
Kaylee.
sad.
This is
To 10 minutes
Kaylee
away.
in her feels.
I had a whole teardrop. Like that never happens.
A whole drop, guys.
whole drop.
A whole drop.
Man.
So yeah, I guess that's. I mean, I went through all the things, and I've enjoyed my time, and I feel like we had some really beautiful moments. So anyone who's just joining, you just missed a great live, but it's okay. I'm gonna leave it up on my page at least for a day or two if you guys want to go back and hear all the fun questions and all that stuff. Is there anything else we should leave them with?
No, you talk. Oh, New Year's resolution. Better at texting.
Better
Yeah,
at
she
texting.
does
I'm
suck at
horrible.
that.
She knows.
She does.
But you know what the thing about her that makes her my best friend? She doesn't take it personally. She just keeps hitting me up.
Just blow her up. I'm like, hey, did you get the message I sent you 3 months ago?
Maddie calls. I'm like,
Instagram.
but then I answer. It's like nothing even happened. I'm like, hey, what's up?
I'm like, girl, you've missed my call for 3 months straight.
I'm terrible, y'all. Y'all gotta pick at me. That's the only thing. It's a lot, but I'm getting better. It's on the resis. So I guess that's it for now, right?
That's it for
I
now.
don't know what else to say. But
Unless y'all had
I
some
love y'all so. They had a lot of questions. They had lots of questions.
That one was a good one.
It
Guilty
was.
pleasure. I don't know anything.
What's
about
your
that.
guilty pleasure?
For music?
No, for anything. Like I put Subway, Advil, Splenda, and kettle chips.
It's really inappropriate.
What is it? They can handle it. They follow me. Well, like, wait, tell me first.
No, I'm not gonna say it, but I'll tell you.
Really? I feel like I never do that, but I kind of want to do it more.
It's worth a shot.
You gotta have the right situation.
Yes. Yes. Tea time.
Anyway, I love you guys. I'm gonna leave this up.
It is 70
Merry
degrees
Christmas.
in
I told them
Mississippi.
it's hot as hell
It is
out here.
hot. I'm humid.
It's like I might as well have been in California.
Yes.
But I'm happy to be here, back in my hometown. What should we do this week? Tell them a little bit more about Corinth. Like, what's popping in Corinth?
Absolutely nothing. But
When we were growing up, we would all just go to the Walmart, park our cars, hang
Yeah.
out. Fred's parking
We
lot.
literally would just hang out.
You
and talk.
choose parking lots and you park there, and you just
You
post
wait.
up, tailgate. Maybe you'll find a field to go to or a mud pit. Right? Shark's
might.
Bottom, remember? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Good times.
Good times.
We were just talking about how we used to always go off of 350. Everybody had fields and land off of 350, so there was always little parties just all over.
Oh, yeah, it's easy to get into a little field down here.
You guys come see Corinth.
Come to Corinth, Mississippi, y'all.
They're Airbnbs. We have a beautiful lake, 11 miles
We do
away.
have a beautiful lake.
A
Come
beautiful
check out
lake,
Mississippi.
11 miles away, Corinth, Mississippi. Beautiful. What was the other
Come
thing?
see what made Maddie.
Come see what made me, baby. Come see what made
Come
me.
see what made her.
Yeah. Like he said, Airbnb is now available. That's a newer thing, and y'all need to book yourself a little trip. Closest town is Memphis to fly into. It's an hour and a half, but y'all will love it down
So
here.
fun.
People are so afraid of the South, but there's a lot of wonders too. I can see why there's fear, but there's a lot of wonders and kindness as well. So yeah. Is that it?
That's it.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to leave you guys because more people are joining, but y'all are just going to have to go back and watch it because I cannot re-say all the 45 minutes of trash talking I've been doing. Actually, almost 50 minutes. But honestly, this has been a beautiful way to spend my Christmas and start off my Christmas. And I hope y'all had some joy out there enjoying this too because it's really special to spend this time with y'all. So thank you for all your questions.
sweet.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Remember, there's so much more I'm about to put and do and give y'all in the next even weeks. So keep up, support your girl, spread the word.
I'm so excited.
Blessings. Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to all.
And I love you so much. And I love you so much. And I love you so much. Mwah.